Howdy. I'm going to take an unaided attempt at creating a video that somebody might want to see and might find value in. It's a first for an old man. It's kind of designed in the pattern that I've established in my life in these later years. I'm 77 years old right now, and I go for a 5-mile walk at least 2 and usually 3 times per week with about a 500-foot elevation change. I find that to be good exercise. I also do 75 push-ups Monday, Wednesday, and Friday before I go to bed. My diet part is easy. I eat whatever my wife puts in front of me, and she's very conscientious. So now, trying to figure out how to make this video is an attempt to stimulate my brain. So bear with me, and I hope there's something of value I can pass along. Oh, let me also say that I'm promoting my book. Not really promoting it as much as sharing it. But I wore the number 54 when I played football at BYU. I was an undersized middle linebacker, and after playing in junior college, and my junior college coach recommending that calling BYU and recommending that I was capable of playing in their program, their response was, "You're too small." So I figured football was over, and I just went to BYU to follow up on my accounting degree, which I did. But while I was there, I kind of got the bug and decided to try out for the football team, and Coach Hudspeth allowed me to do so. I remember the day I went into his office to ask for permission to try out, he immediately introduced me to Coach Lavelle Edwards, who was the defensive coordinator at that time. And I was able to start a lifetime relationship with a great man. Short version of a long story. I did try out the first spring practice. Coach Hudspeth offered me books and a job painting helmets for $15 a month. It didn't seem fair, and I turned it down. When I went home that summer, I got a job at Kirkhill Rubber every day, and after work, I went to Fullerton JC and worked out with all of my Fullerton JC former teammates who were home from various schools across the country and local, SC, UCLA, Oklahoma, other places. But at the end of the summer, when they were all heading back to their schools for their football programs, I had nowhere to go. But I called Coach Hudspeth and said, "Can I take the $15 a month and books that you offered me?" And he said, "No, we've given that to someone else." I said, "Can I just come back and try out again?" And he said, "Sure." So I showed up. The story's in my book. Long story short, I made the team. I played middle linebacker, and I was credited by Coach Edwards in 1970 for having 173 tackles in 11 games, or an average of almost 16 tackles a game. That's a record that stands today. So with that, I'm going to sign off from my first attempt to play this new game.